Kia ora koutou, Markie here with a series that I haven't done any episodes of for quite a little while. It's a series called Elegant Speech, so its sort of full title, I guess, is Markie demystifies elegant and accurate spoken English. So it's not so much about written English, it's about how people speak. Now, I am one of these people that gets very irritated by the garbling of the language. I like words, I like language. So I am a pedant when it comes to that. I'm not a pedant when it comes to many things, but when it comes to language, I am, and that's probably got something to do with being on the autistic spectrum. So most people that kind of get really hung up about these things, and people that write to Radio 4, right, or used to write, they probably still do write angry letters saying, that somebody on Women's Hour mispronounced something. I'm kind of almost that bad, but not quite. So this is a series which is kind of part educational, part rant, and I've done loads of episodes of this. And what's really interesting is that not many people watch them. Out of all the things that I do, this is probably the least popular. But when I put them on Facebook, there are people that really love them, and I get loads of feedback, and people send me ideas, and but they do it all on Facebook, not on YouTube. So sometimes people just, I don't know, I'm a bit like this really, I guess, get into a habit of how you watch things and stuff, so they don't come over to kind of YouTube. So this channel, this series remains kind of sad and lonely, and unloved, but I think potentially it could be something that's of interest to a lot of people. Maybe I need to rebrand it in some sexy way. So anyway, that's the kind of preamble. For those of you who haven't watched this series before, you can watch the kind of back catalogue. There is a playlist as well, so you can go straight to the playlist. They tend to be short. This one's a bit more rambly than normal, because I'm feeling the need to kind of reintroduce the whole thing. So this is where I kind of talk about, some usually one or two kind of specific things. So like I say, normally short and snappy, normally. So one thing to not say is that don't stick the word not in like that. Okay. One thing not to say is fine, but one thing to not say. So people are starting to use the word not in a very clunky, inelegant way. So they're saying this is something to not do. This is something to not say. This is a place to not go. This is a place not to go. Is fine, but so get the not in the right place. Okay, make sure your knots are landing in the correct place. Knots landing. Do you remember that? That's a very obscure reference. Yeah, that was a Dallas spin-off, wasn't it? TV series, which as a kid I really enjoyed, but I kind of all went over the top of my head really. Didn't really, understand what was going on, but I kind of, as a child I used to enjoy watching that kind of strange. Anyway, it's late, that's why I'm kind of rambling. So that is what this series is like, really. Usually there's a little bit more meat to it, but it's a kind of a simple one, really. There's not much more to say, is there, really? What to not do, what not to do. So there you go. Hope I've now won you over to this little series. Rangimarie.